Hi there! You're invited to listen to an exclusive excerpt from the next episode that I'll be publishing on Sunday. My next guest is absolutely fascinating, and this is just a teaser of what you can expect from our discussion. Enjoy listening, and I'll see you on Sunday for the full episode.
Welcome to Finscale, a podcast created by Solène Niederkorn, shedding light on innovation in finance, banking, and insurance.
German InsurTech on the rise. Christian Wiens, founder and CEO of Getsafe.
Distribution is super difficult in insurance. Why? Because it's a crowded space. The problem in insurance is not that you don't have enough offering. You don't have enough of the right offering, right? So you have so many, in France, it's the mutuelles, right? And so many different traditional insurance companies. And in Germany, you have hundreds of insurance players and they're all pretty the same, right? And there's no differentiation in the market. So the challenge is, of course, to, first of all, I believe, define the target customer. I think that is when I look at Getsafe versus other insurtechs. What we have always stayed true towards is like defining a clear customer segment. For us, that's Gen Z, millennials, people that buy their first insurance because we believe in this lock-in effect and then keeping them for 50, 70 years.
In this podcast, Christian starts by giving us some insights on the German tech ecosystem, how it works, the kind of relationships that startups have with incumbent players, and a flavor of its evolution over the past decade. He also provides insight of Getsafe's evolution and shares their journey so far, including the inspiration of starting the company, their target market, and their value position. We dive into the range of products that Getsafe offers, how they have diversified their offerings, and their embedded insurance solution. Christian also shares insights into the role of data in their business strategy and how they ensure its ethical use. As an expanding company, he talks about the biggest challenges Getsafe has faced in its growth and how they plan to continue expanding their market presence beyond Germany. We also explore the regulatory aspects of the company, including their authorization with BaFin and the benefits of being a full-stack insurer. Finally, Christian sheds light on their path to profitability and their latest funding round. Enjoy the show! Hello, everyone. Hello, Christian.
Hi.
I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to learn more about Getsafe today, your team, your products, and to explore how your company is making waves in this exciting and rapidly evolving German tech environment and broadly in Europe. So to get started, would you mind introducing yourself to the audience?
Yeah, so then thanks for having me. And I'm really excited to be part of this podcast. I'm Christian. And I don't come from the insurance industry. I studied mechanical engineering and I was an insurance consumer, and that kind of got me into this complex industry. And it's a complex problem we want to solve. And I'm based in Germany, half German, half Italian. I hope that's all you need to know.
So as you know, in each episode, we explore a broad topic. As for our upcoming episode, I'm particularly eager to hear your insights on the German tech ecosystem. This is something I've not dived into on my former episode. And I think it will be valuable for the audience to get a deeper understanding of this wide and important market in Europe. So yeah, maybe 5 minutes topic on this. Can you start maybe explaining to us what do you think sets the German tech ecosystem apart from other tech hubs in Europe and particularly in Paris or in France and in the UK?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the genesis of the German tech ecosystem, without mentioning companies like SAP, I would say that's really first generation tech, but let's say internet was with Rocket Internet, and Rocket Internet was a startup incubator founded by the Summer Brothers. By the way, they're also an investor in Getsafe, but we were not incubated, right? So they just invested money as ABC. And it started, I think, with a lot of copying of US-based business models, as it often happens in Europe. But I think that was what the German tech entrepreneurs were really good at. And so at the end of the day, it came all to operations and execution as being their forte or their strength. And then models like the copy of Zappos, like Zalando, like e-commerce, was born, and Groupon and other big like eBay. Everything was cloned kind of, and I think this was the first wave. But it was strong because it attracted also American investors, and I think that, without knowing the exact numbers, but Germany has always been and still is the second best funded market in Europe besides the UK in terms of VC money. So of course, this is important fuel for a tech ecosystem. It's not everything, but it's important fuel for the tech ecosystem. And I think Germany always kept this position by having certain strength and maybe not others. And then, of course, over the years, this changed a lot. In Berlin and Munich and other cities became much more of real tech hubs and also attracted more even creative talent and everything. And then I would say the whole tech ecosystem got broader, and fintech started as well to become quite relevant. Yeah, maybe that's in a nutshell.
And what role do you think government policy and regulation play in fostering innovation and growth within this German tech industry? In France, we have the BPI, la Banque Publique d'Investissement, which is, investing a lot in the startups. Do you have that kind of support also in Germany?
A little bit. I think we're quite envious when looking at France, because I think that especially in the last years, you really, even beyond the borders, you kind of felt and saw the support that the government gave. Germany is definitely structured in a more complicated federal way with many regions that are quite autonomous. You have Bavaria, you have Berlin, you have other, like all these regions that are quite autonomous, and all the regions have kind of their own, I would say, early stage seed programs together with also public banks. So there are some little things, but I think that we never, as far as I'm concerned, we never really made big progress when it comes to growth funding, like the important funding where the big money amounts are being invested. I think there Germany is quite traditional.
Now that you've heard an excerpt from the upcoming episode on Sunday, make sure you stay tuned and connected so you don't miss a beat.